Yo, welcome back to another episode of Out the Box Podcast. Today I got a great panel with me. I'm Rels. You know, it don't matter how you look, you can get your picture took.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start to the right with my dog Marley over here. So,
Hey y'all, it's Marley. You can follow me on Instagram at looksbylee. And yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm screaming. It's your girl Des. You can follow me at DesiD_ on Instagram. And yeah.
The Incredible Jess. Follow me at JRack_ and on TikTok at Jessica Vixen. Thank you.
You already know. It's your boy Not Jeezy X coming straight live. Play with your mama, don't play with me, boy.
Here we go.
we gonna start to the right with Lee. Go ahead with the first
Y'all, let me pull out a question.
No, you good. You good.
Oh man, y'all funny. Okay, y'all. Who cheats more, flight attendants, nurses, bartenders, or military attendants?
I'm definitely gonna go with nurses.
I'm gonna go with flight attendants because they're in a different city every time, and I know a couple of them thought ass hoes, but
Damn.
it is what it
I
is.
say the military because
I
I was
say
a military,
military,
wife.
too.
I say military.
And when I was in the military, when I was a military wife, you know, a lot of long hours without your
Significant other.
right. And so,
So were you doing the cheating or were you getting cheated?
well, I'm a cheater.
What the fuck?
That's my issue.
Straight up.
What does that mean?
I appreciate the
Yo.
That's my issue. Is that I always have a good guy and I always fuck it up because Taurus.
Damn, I don't know.
I
Taurus that
do
shit.
fuck
That's
with
crazy.
Tauruses.
I know a couple.
That's probably why.
However, I do appreciate the awareness.
Thank you. And that's true.
Because a lot of
Wait,
people
say it
don't be
one more.
honest.
Say it one more time.
Okay, I
my bad.
am.
You didn't hear me?
I'm a woman, but I end up getting. Okay, you know I smoke and I drink. I always end up. God always puts me with people who don't smoke and drink, and it's me who's the bad one. I'm the one who's corrupt,
She said she the cheater. That's what she
and I'm the
said.
cheater.
I heard something about Taurus.
Oh, I'm a
She's a
Taurus.
Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
I do feel like
You know your
Y'all are literally
My whole what?
insane. What?
Natal chart.
First
Like
of all, I'm Jamaican and I'm a Taurus
rising.
and I don't cheat.
See, when is your birthday?
I have cheated.
Well, that's
you
inappropriate.
a May
I
or
revenge cheat.
May or
May. I'm May
It's
13th.
different. It's different.
you said
I don't
May
cheat no more. At
13th.
this age,
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm a
cheating.
bull. Why are you looking at me like as if? And first of all,
I didn't say anything.
see, I felt his eyes on me. What? Why are y'all looking at me like I'm disgusting?
Nah,
no judgment.
it's not
Out
discussed.
the
It's
box,
just
out the
I know.
What's that look for?
I know
She's
somebody who
surprised.
May
all right,
13th
all right, can I
tour.
ask you-
I would say military personnel.
I agree with the military.
It's gonna be the military.
I'm gonna say flight attendant still.
And I got nurses.
Okay, why do you say flight attendants?
They're in a different city every day. They don't stay in one place. And
But-
I've been around a few of them. I
But
know.
you do know that they don't really be there enough hours enough to like.
You do know that they got crash pads and they find somebody.
Facts.
They got people. They go to the same cities all the time. Like I know flight attendants.
Crash pads be other flight attendants with
Yes, I
which
know
be
that. I
women
know that.
and
Listen.
let's be real,
One of
gay
my best
men.
friends
No
was
shade.
a flight
No tea, no
attendant.
shade.
Gay niggas be
Cheater.
With
A lot.
straight women.
Cheater.
No, with
No,
gay
Gay
niggas.
niggas cheat with gay niggas.
Yeah,
Okay,
what the
but
fuck?
we're talking about straight women. We're
I'm saying both. I'm
all.
saying both. I'm saying.
okay.
Most flight attendant
I'm saying most
males.
flight
He
attendants.
sounded like he was
Most male
talking
flight
about his
Because
attendants
I,
are
gay.
gay.
because I
Most
literally.
male flight attendants
Are
are
gay.
So
right,
if they
so
cheat,
that's
they're
why.
cheating
That's
on
the only
their-
reason why I was rebuttaling what he was saying because I
'cause
thought he
know
was speaking
women,
for
I know
experience.
women flight attendant who told me they got their shit blown out in fucking Dallas, and
It was
they-
from.
But
it
those
was
are
random.
one. Those are
Not
one
one
off.
offs, bro. Every time she flew somewhere, she went somewhere and
The
got a
military,
dick.
the
Like
military shit is you have to. I feel like you develop a relationship with other niggas that not working your man's shift. And then the flight
I feel
attendant
like that's
thing.
more
Why-
realistic.
Hey, I'm not trying to be funny, but a flight attendant thing could be a fly by night situation, if you know what I mean.
Can
I
I
just
ask
know,
you?
Yeah.
I just know
But that would you say that that's military? That's just you. That could happen if you're
No, I
in
feel like
any
it's- no,
job.
it's-
You
it's
have a
military.
work boyfriend.
Nah,
At
it's
that point-
military.
It's military.
No, she just said
I know a lot of people
Because-
hold on. She literally just said
Y'all
on her
outside.
spare time in the military, she gains a relationship with another male.
It's
That is
because of
having a
the.
work
It's
boyfriend.
because of
No, she
the
was-
way that their job works.
That's called having a work
She was
boyfriend.
giving
No,
examples.
because
When
other
you work
jobs
nights
don't work
and your
that
boyfriend
way.
works the day shift, you usually have a nighttime boyfriend.
But in the military,
That
you
nigga
have
by your
12
food.
That's
hours
just
on the shift.
hey.
First of all, stop
you
saying
know-
usually when you're not a female. because you wouldn't know what
Big
usually
facts.
they do,
Or I'm the guy doing it.
or you wouldn't know what usually they do because women, you know,
I've
they're real
dated
good.
plenty of flight attendants. Dated plenty of nurses.
And what about the
sorry
ones in
for
the
you.
military?
Dated plenty of military women.
And they were fucking you while they have a husband.
So
So you're the nigga that they fuck.
Most military women marry for the more money.
Are you okay?
Can I just interject? Can I just interject?
Hold on, one mic.
Can I just interject and ask one thing?
One mic.
If what you're saying is true, would you say that you wouldn't date a flight attendant or a nurse?
I would
Me?
much rather date a flight attendant than the military.
No,
But-
I said flight attendant or nurse because your answer
Oh,
was
the
nurse.
nurses for me are the most heathenous. I'm not even
Yo!
fucking doctors.
Whoa.
They're fucking niggas. They fucking the
Whoa.
nigga. I'm telling you, I'm not
They
even.
fucking patients.
Hold on, I'm starting to feel away.
I
Wait,
think
I'm
the
not
least-
even a nurse.
I
Hey.
think the least thoughtiest thing on the list was bartenders.
I'm gonna say.
Bartenders be
I-
bartenders be
Did it? I
safe.
said
Hold on.
bartenders.
Bartenders be safe.
I was
I'm
gonna
go
say
home.
the hard.
Agreed.
Actually,
That's
the
true.
hardest girls I've ever had times cranking would be the bottle girls.
What cranky gotta do?
Bottle
with
girls
anything?
are harder to
Like,
to,
trying
Not
to
even as
yeah,
a
like
they seen real money.
yeah, exactly.
One,
Okay.
and they deal with
real
niggas
deal.
every day.
Yeah.
All day.
But they're harder to get because they understand the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're harder to get. Like the nurses are easy. They're just kind of like
I don't
they just want to
necessarily
have
think.
fun
I don't.
Because they work 14-hour
I
shifts and
disagree.
shit.
I feel like
They
it's
literally
not
just wanna have
necessarily
fun.
that it's
No
that
shade,
they're
bro.
having fun. It's just somebody that could
No
necessarily
shade. You
be
must already
Sometimes
go.
nurse pussy is not
their
good.
window.
mic.
Like if I only have 12 hours a day to do what I gotta do, then and somebody's in my close proximity, then yeah, maybe I will mess around with this guy who I'm working with. But that doesn't mean that that's every nurse.
See, I have a
I don't
problem
feel
with
like that's
No,
a
no,
cookie cutter
like,
response.
I
I'm
feel like way more
We're not talking
limited.
about majority. We're just talking about who does it the most. Who's
yeah.
Nurses have the
Military for
stinkest
sure.
pussies.
Hey, you could Google it.
Yeah.
Nurses are.
Because they do. I'm not
They
gonna lie,
did a
they do.
they did a survey.
do.
Nurses cheat
Y'all
more
be
than
coming left
anybody.
field.
Nurses
He's
have
wild.
Hold on.
They did a survey. Nurses cheat more than anybody.
and nurses have the stinkest pussies.
You got who you beefing
No
with?
nurse I ever.
Listen, me
Yeah.
and Desi like, wait,
No.
where
No,
is this
no,
going?
I'm gonna tell you why. The
you.
reason I say that is because I had two encounters. I'm not joking. It is not
Beefing with
funny.
somebody.
You had 2 encounters with
With
nurse pussy.
Yes.
She like
And
girls.
they decided that they were gonna like
Is
I
Gary
guess come
Drake
off the
sipping on his?
shift.
Oh, that's off the shift.
Yeah, but that's what I don't
different.
like. See, other girls, remember, they're freshening up. These other nurses, they're on go. They put their hair up and they just
I was just gonna say,
they
niggas,
just
cold our nose.
niggas don't care about that shit. And I feel
They
like if
don't.
anybody
I
understand
care about
that, it's
You got me
nurses.
fried.
Nurses can see people dirty, bloody.
Hey, stop
And
saying
sometimes
my
I-
name like
thank
that.
you.
Like, that's
They
crazy.
just-
yo, you're speaking the
I care about
truth.
There's a certain level of
Maybe when
comfort
I'm
they
That's crazy.
have.
Stop
And
saying
maybe
my name
the-
like that.
Yo, calm down.
One thing about me
No, in
is
front
when
of me.
one encounter can turn me off completely. So now I'm kind of turned off from their profession as far as cleanliness because of the fact that, like you just said, they see things every day. They
Yep.
see lesions. They see
Yep.
blood. They see
And they're touching it.
and
They're around
They're
it.
right.
Yeah.
desensitized to shit.
Yeah.
That we would be, like, weirded
they're
by.
popping pus and they,
Warts.
and I'm
Yeah, all
all
type of
type of shit. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you that two hoes came off of. All I know is I think I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. They had to have come off of work, and we were gonna do this thing, have a threesome, and me and one of my good
It's
friends,
y'all faces.
we done got drinking like this, how I am here, and things got loose, and one thing led to another, and we were both down there, and then he's Spanish, so he was like Jess Basuda. I'm like, yo. I couldn't believe this, and that was the first time. But then it happened again, and I was like, okay,
Same
this
girl?
not the same girl. These bitches come off of work and they think I'm not. They must think that
They
I'm
don't
not
need to
sh-
freshen up.
Y'all-
something is going
hold
on.
Y'all scared to tap a bitch and be like, hey, here's the rag.
What do you
Go
mean?
handle that.
No,
Sometimes it's not the rag, though.
it's not about a rag. You
I'm
need
not
to go
even-
home.
The pH level, the cream,
need to go
the
home.
little. I
That
don't know,
shit is the
it's
shit that's
smelling. Yeah.
that shit.
So this is actually like a decent whatever. Which do you prefer? Marry the love of your life, but can't have children,
Damn.
or marry your second option with okay sex?
Second
But
option
you
all
have
day.
children.
Yeah, that's the
But you
I
can have
would
children.
definitely
have children.
marry the one that I actually want to be with, but not have children. For sure.
Wow. Wow.
There's other options. There's IVF. There's adoption.
No.
IVF don't work in this.
The legacy's
Yeah,
dead.
no.
Well, there's adoption. Even if there's not adoption, it's still the person I actually chose, and they chose me. That option.
I would go for the kids at this point.
Damn, that's hard.
I would go for the kids. Because at the end of the day,
Fuck
he
them
can leave
kids.
you and
I'm
you still have
taking
the
the
kids.
kids.
Fuck
I'm
them
taking
kids.
the kids.
Because
The love of my life.
at the end of
I don't know. There's so much science nowadays. I feel like
Talking to them.
Can I just ask?
Hold on, definitely. Go ahead. Nah, let's not break it.
Yo.
We'll get to him.
Yo,
eventually.
Lee
What the fuck?
is on it today.
Yeah, we'll
Cause
get,
I'm about to.
we gonna get.
Reel
we'll
it
get
in.
to
no. You can go ahead. Go ahead. gotta think about this
I know. I already know Najee got
Just hold
the
it, hold that,
kids.
hold that.
Do y'all also got kids?
Mm-mm.
Kids.
I want kids. So.
What's your answer before?
Y'all niggas got
What's
kids.
everybody's answer?
mine is
I can't. That's
Go
kind of
ahead,
hard.
Desi.
You said
So you
okay
gonna go
sex?
like-
Because I want the love
Yeah,
of my
just
life,
alright.
but I want to have kids. I
Just
don't know which
alright.
one I would
Yeah,
put on the
just
pedestal higher.
I second
You get what
that.
I'm saying? Like,
I do.
do I want to be with the love of my life or do I want kids? Like, those
Yeah.
are two big things that I want in my life. That's kind of
But
hard.
the love of your life can leave you, and you have a love. You have your kids for the rest of your life.
I
Exactly.
disagree.
Yeah.
I
Your kids
disagree only
kids
because
But you have
if
them, though.
somebody chose you, right, and you chose them, like this is the love of your life. This is not like a made up fairy tale. Like, oh, y'all together for 2 years
This
and
is
that
your
shit.
person.
Like, this is your person. Like y'all both chose each other. It's not like y'all chose each other out of ego or whatever the case may be. Like y'all chose each other. That's who you want to be with. That's who you would want to have a kid with. But unfortunately, y'all can't. Yeah, y'all deal with that with each other, and then y'all move on with each other.
There's
In
no moving
comparison
on.
to where
Done.
y'all just have kids and don't even sometimes end up together at all.
Or
And yeah, y'all do have kids. Yeah, y'all do have unconditional love for your kids. I'm not taking that away. But at the same time, it's like, it's not really the same. It's like comparing apples and oranges, honestly.
Or you could think about your life before you met him. And you could think about your life. You don't know what's in the future. So all you know is your life before you met this person. And this person comes in and boom, this is your person. Remember, you can love 1 billion times before you die.
For sure.
So I'm going to choose the kids.
You know, I'm not going to lie. We're going to have to make some little science babies. Because I think I'm going to pick the love of my life.
That ain't gonna work.
Huh?
You don't have to adopt. That's the only way.
And if that's the all else fails, then we just going to have to adopt.
Yeah, you just end up with the
Shit, I
love
keep
of
this
your life.
body forever. I mean,
I say where there's a Jessica, there's a way. We'll find a way, baby.
you know, if God wants you to have kids, you're going to have
Get
kids.
you a little Cambodian jit.
You know, little African baby.
Why it can't be from Florida?
Florida shit.
Why it can't be a little baby that was
Get you a
neglected?
little Florida jit.
That's a hard
That's
I
another.
wouldn't
That's
mind
another.
adopting. Just to
That's a
end up
hard
with the love of
question.
my life.
Hold on, we didn't. Now the men.
I'm picking the kids.
He
What-
always
what-
said
what-
kids.
Niggas going kids all day.
I'm going kids.
I'm
for
going with.
sure.
I move like a man.
Can
I'm
I
going with
ask
kids.
the man why you would prefer the kid instead of
Because
the
I will love, my
love of your
child
life?
Legacy.
more than I will love the love of
You
my
know,
life.
No, it's not
legacy-
more.
The only reason,
So you're okay
I'm
with
okay with
settling?
love and loss.
No, you're okay with settling just to have kids.
Niggas settle all the
All the
time.
time.
but y'all
I'm
do.
just asking the question. It's a yes or no.
But the settle also.
I don't need a. I don't need a.
That
I don't
that
need
settle
a-
could be broken up too. Just like you can lose the love of your life, that settle could be broken up too. I
But
can
I
still
feel
have my
like-
kid though.
I feel like you're seeing it as, well, it could end up, but a lot of times when you're with the love of your life, that's a rare opportunity. It
You
don't
know,
usually
yeah.
end up
You
to
do
where.
like realize though, fuck love. Love is you're gonna die one day.
What does
Yeah.
that have to do with anything?
You're
You're gonna
gonna-
die.
you
Your
need
kids
to
are still
ex-
gonna be alive.
As a man, at least, and as I feel like as a human being, it's your obligation to keep the race going.
Says who?
When two people fall in love, you're supposed to keep the race going. So if you can't
But
technically,
based on what the question is saying,
you're better off. People could learn to love. So you might. Everybody's looking at it worst case scenario,
Right.
where well, I'm not with someone. I'm settling. What if that person turns into the person you love,
that's
and they
never
can
not
have
the question,
babies?
That's not the question.
But I-
exactly. And
that's-
even the
I'm
question is
that's,
like,
all right. So we can't throw hypotheticals. That's why I'm taking the baby. I'm always gonna take the kid.
you're
How
taking
can
the
someone
kid,
ever get a-
but you
Listen,
could take the
listen,
kid
I'm
in a
taking-
toxic situation
It doesn't
just to
matter,
say
I'm
you're
still
taking
I'm
the
taking
kid.
the kid because
And-
I was in a
I feel
toxic
like that's
situation and
based
my
on
kid
the-
loves me still the same.
Hold on. Let's add some parameters. We're saying best case scenario of both. So it's not toxic second. You're not
That's what I'm trying to
best case
say.
I
scenario
think-
of both
bro, I
would be
think-
getting IVF with the love of my life.
I
No,
think-
there's no kid. Period.
There,
you can't
guys,
get-
there's no
No
caveat.
That's
There's
what
no
he's trying to
caveat.
say.
You
No
can't
kid.
have-
No
Yeah.
caveat.
No adoption.
And be
But
sure
the
you're-
caveat,
No,
but I
no
feel like the
bullshit, no.
caveat in the opposite direction of what you're saying, if it isn't the love of your life, is that it turns out to be a good situation.
I'll take
No,
that.
it's a,
No.
There's a lot of
I'll
people
take
that
the bad.
don't give you that spark, that don't give you that fire,
Exactly.
but it's a good relationship. It's like
Exactly.
Oh,
I think
they
the
cool,
only reason
but
I'm
it's
going
not.
kid is because
Most of the white girls I've
there's
been
always
with.
I want a child. So like even
Why
if,
though?
even with the
That's
love
like
because I
having
want
the love
to
of your
raise
life.
something.
That's like
I
having
want
the
to
love of
raise.
your
I want
life
to raise.
in your
raise a
face. That's like having the love of your life in
I
your
want
face.
fucking
at
plan.
that
I want
moment.
my
You gonna
own.
keep talking over me?
That's
I
crazy.
mean,
I was
he
talking
talking
first.
He was though.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
you had stopped and then I
I
had
didn't
started.
stop. I didn't
Okay,
stop.
then go ahead.
Let
Go
me slide
ahead.
up.
Go ahead. No,
Slide
I
out.
don't want to say nothing.
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Everybody,
I was talking, my bad.
everybody's
I'm
talking about one. No,
I'm sorry.
No, I'm only saying that because yes, I want something with my own DNA that I can watch grow, not a fucking plant.
That look like you.
Yes.
Or a pet.
Or a pet because I have a pet. That's cool. Dogs die too faster than kids most of the time because you know it could be fucking
never grow
tragic
up, can't
situation.
pay
But
bills.
exactly, no, I want to nurture something, watch it grow, be a human, be a person, be an adult, all that. I get being with the love of your life, but there's always gonna be something missing from that because I want a child more than just to love somebody.
And I
That
don't
shit's
care what
stressing me
nobody
out.
Say. Adoption.
Adoption is
Because-
cool. Adoption
Hey,
is
but
cool. I'm
everybody,
not against it.
everybody is talking about a want. Everybody's talking about a want. That's how selfish we are, for real. Because we're talking about a want and instead of a need. I need to have children.
Exactly.
I need to have
I
children.
disagree with
Wait
that
a minute,
only
babe.
because
Because you have a child, right?
You have two.
I do,
And I
but
don't.
The only reason why I say that as a mother is because a lot of times now that I am a mother, that people say that they want a kid is only because it's fulfilling some type of ego within
No.
you.
Nah,
Just
it's
yes,
not
it
ego, bro.
is.
There's no ego in what I
If you
said.
knew,
That's
I
natural.
cry about that
Listen,
shit every day.
You
I cry.
you may not feel like that now,
That's
but
okay.
it's this is just my point of view. I'm not speaking for you. I don't know your feelings. I'm just saying from my point of view. A lot of the times it's coming from an egoic place because it's like I want to be able to instill something in somebody else. I want to be able to nurture and grow
No.
and show
No.
and do all of this.
No.
How's that ego?
Again.
That's human nature.
That
bro.
is-
on this earth to do
That's
that.
human
No,
nature.
I
There
want-
is
I
there is
want-
a way
no.
to do that in an egotistical way. What you're saying is a way that's all wholesome and it's great.
Nobody
But
said
a
that.
lot of times it's not that because as soon as the kid comes here, y'all not willing. I'm not saying y'all in particular. I'm just generalizing. People aren't actually willing to actually be there for their kids. When their kids
How
are
old were
actually
you?
here.
Hold on, can I say something, though?
Wait, hold on. How old were you when you had your first child?
23.
Okay, that is the gold right there because now at 32, I'm 32 right now. You had your first baby at 23, right? 10 years later, I'm on some different shit now. I never
Exactly.
had no kid. But all I know is, wait a minute, it's not egotistical. It's more so, I've done been through certain things in my life that I have the type of parents that make me feel like, damn, I might be inadequate if I cannot have. And it's not even about them. It's more so I also know that I could do it better and differently. I want to give the love that I know in my heart to a child that my parents never gave me.
Listen, Jess, I'm not trying to change what you're saying because I
I
agree
know.
with what you're saying. What I'm saying is there's still a place of it where it's like you coming from it in a position where you're not actually understanding that this is a live human being that you gotta nurture.
I think that's the people that.
It's like
Yeah,
plan on
yeah,
the kid. The kid
yeah.
It's
popped up.
you could say that all day, but you could say you're a good parent all day, but you don't show up as that. Your kid doesn't see it as that. You could be giving your best, and your kid don't see it as that.
That's what, but she's right because
And
that's
it's
what
the
I'm.
same
No,
way
that's
where it's
not.
like, well, I'm
It's
gonna
not.
be a good parent. I'm gonna give my child all these things, and when
But
their
some
child
people-
actually show up, they don't do that.
The
They
bare
don't
minimum-
show up
hold on,
as
hold on.
that.
The bare minimum of being a good parent.
What the
is
fuck? Shelter, clothes, and food.
If you're doing
No,
that,
now y'all proving her point. They're proving your
no,
point
we're not
now.
proving her
That shit
point.
crazy.
We're not proving her point. This is what we're saying. That's the bare minimum. the part that people are expressing here is
Emotional.
the extra, the
Yes,
emotional
I'm not
part.
talking about the bare minimum.
The nurturing,
Right,
the watering.
right.
That's what we're talking about.
You're
So,
saying that you want to give that to
we want
somebody.
that's what I assume everybody that's pro kid, that's choosing the kid. That's what we're expressing.
You wanna
We're
give
not
it
talking about
love.
the accident
So-
baby.
Talking about the bare
Not
If
talking
that
about
was the
that.
case,
Nah,
if
nah.
that was the case, here's the only reason why I say that. If that was the case, then why couldn't you give that to another person instead of your own kid?
Because it's
It's
not mine. I
different.
didn't
Because
make
I
it.
want to
Because
make it,
children
bro.
are
It's not
innocent.
about-
Here's the difference.
Because
I didn't
children
know.
don't
It's
have.
all
No,
unconditional
no,
love.
here's the
That's
difference.
it's
Here's the
all
difference.
unconditional love.
Here's the
You
difference.
you trying to paint it as
Nah.
I would
How
give
could a
this type
child
of
be a
love to my
condition?
child
How could a
and not
child
to
be-
my partner?
How could a child be a
I got it.
condition?
Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Your partner comes to you as a already built person. They
Thank
have
you.
their own set of
Thank you.
programming, the way that they operate.
You do
Hold on,
know
hold on,
that
hold
kids
on,
are
hold
already
on.
whole,
Hold
right?
on.
Hold on.
They only become
No.
traumatic
Hold on,
through their
hold on,
their
hold on.
parents and
That's
other people.
not true.
I got you.
Yeah, it
That
is.
That's
true.
not true.
Yeah, it is.
That's one of the
That's
biggest
yeah, it is.
causes.
There-
It don't. All that shit is cool. Whatever y'all saying, cool. What I am saying is, when you have a partner and you have a child. A partner is an already built person that fit parameters that you like, that you're like so in love with, right? They fit a mold and they operate in their own
Exactly.
independent way that you're in love with. A kid is something you literally build and you create traits in them. No matter what they become, they could be good, bad, or whatever, they still will have possessed traits from you, no matter what. And they got that from you, and you know they got that from you. It could be procrastination. It could be being on time. They could be a hard worker. They could be lazy as fuck. They got some aspect from you. You can the way we even speak, the way we even
Exactly,
talk.
bro.
There's certain ways we say certain things. We get that from our parents. And as a person watching my nieces and nephews grow up, and I'm like, Dad, I can see your mom right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see your dad right now. That's a different aspect of, oh, this is my partner. It's like, bruh.
But do you think that your sister or brother actually wanted to give those bad qualities to your niece
I'm
or
not
nephew?
you see, you're focusing on
We
the
don't.
negative.
It's not even. It's not even
You're-
a negative. Because what I'm saying is that your intentions are positive.
Hold
You
on.
intend
Here's
to
what I'm saying.
give good qualities
Good or
to your
bad, they still got
child.
to build that.
Hold on.
Good
Can I
or
say
bad, they
something
still
real
got to
quick?
build
That's
that.
for
Can I say
anything.
hold on. One last thing.
That's for anything.
One last thing. You have to, with everything in life, you take the good with
With
the
the
bad.
bad.
Everything
Okay.
in life, you take good with bad. So you taking that partner, maybe that partner's the love of your life, and they cheat on you all the damn
Oh.
time, right?
That's not a good partner.
Hold on.
right?
Can I say
You-
something?
That's
It
not
didn't
the love of
say
your
anything.
life.
Hold on.
Hold
The
on.
question
We're
did
not
not.
saying
Wait.
talking about
The
that, though.
question did not say, "Oh, this person is
I'm not even in
perfect."
this question.
The question did not say the person is perfect. It just said it's the love of your life.
Exactly.
So that person could do a lot of
We're
negative
agreeing.
shit. Maybe that person's a drunk. Maybe that person got some negative traits. We're not saying everyone is perfect. We're not saying everyone is gonna be whatever you want it to be.
But
But the
Everything-
love of my life would be
But
the
listen.
perfect person to
No,
me.
they won't.
Yes, the
They
love
will
of my
not.
life, the person I think will be the love of
And
my
that's
life will
why
be the
no one
person
will
that's
ever
perfect
find
to
that.
me.
look,
What do you
And,
mean?
that's
Just because
why-
you have
that's
faults
why
don't mean I can't
you
be in
accept
love with
the
your
faults.
imperfections.
this is
like, what are you
exactly-
talking about?
this is
That's when
exactly
you
why
love
I'm gonna
somebody.
pick the kid
Y'all
over
don't
the
even
love
know
of
what
my
love
life.
Is. Half of y'all don't even know what the
That's
fuck
cap.
love
At
is.
least, when you adopt a kid, you don't know what that kid comes with. It's
But-
like Ricky just said. When I made the kid, I know my flaws. I know what I'm good at. I know my wife's flaws. I know what she's good at. So when I see those traits in my kid, I can change them.
That's the same thing you would see in your child, though. You see good and bad
My
quality.
child, not
Yeah.
that child that I'm talking
Okay,
hold
but
on, hold on. We got off track.
regardless
It's not
if it's
this-
a
guys.
adopted child, your
Yeah.
biological child,
Adopted-
you're gonna see good and bad qualities in them. They're gonna pick up
I'm not
your
saying you
qualities
don't see 'em. I'm saying
either
you know how to
positively or
handle them
negatively.
when it's
Never
your
said
shit.
that, bro. That's not
I'm
what
saying
Yeah.
you
what
know
we were
how to
saying,
handle
bro.
it.
Good or bad
I'm
doesn't
not
fucking
saying
matter. I
that.
built that.
You can
At
make
At the
that
end
your
of the
point, but
hold
that's
on,
not what I'm
guys. Wait a
saying.
minute.
Y'all
I
not
think
getting what I'm saying.
at the end of the day, I see it from 2 points. I see it. Let me
Legacy
be.
can't be people.
Let me be the man, right? And let you be the woman. On your side, you're saying that no, people got to stop assuming that they could be a great parent because they don't fucking know
Exactly.
what the fuck is going
That's
on.
exactly
And we
what I'm
take
saying.
life as it comes. But on the
I
other,
didn't say
hold
shit
on.
about being great.
But hold on.
I didn't say shit about
But
being
that's what
great.
she's saying.
Yeah, but that's what you're
I know.
taking
Let me
from
let me
me. I
round it
didn't say
out.
that,
Let me
though.
round it out. But we're saying, at the end of the day, we would choose the children because we know that's a guaranteed love. We don't. It's something that it's innate in your
It's more of a
nature.
guarantee.
It's not
It's-
guaranteed love. Kids.
You're
cut
right
off their
because my parents
off
don't give a
every
fuck about.
day.
Okay, you know what? You want to get personal? My parents don't give a fuck about me, right? We were just talking about this, and I talk about this
They
to
can
you all
have
the time.
all the good intentions.
My parents, I'm telling you, people will be like, "Oh my God, they're your parents," and I'm telling you, they've done things to me that I'm trying to tell you, please, as a part of my healing, don't tell me that they love me, because I'm telling you that they did shit to me that if I told you, you'd be like, hell no, you wouldn't believe it.
And I bet if I ask your parents if they intended
they said
to
they didn't do it.
Exactly.
And so the thing is that no, you can.
Exactly.
They didn't do
They didn't
whatever the
intend
fuck,
to make
whatever
you
the
feel
fuck they
like
said.
that.
That Jessica said is hurting her feelings, and they say I'm spoiled. No, I just want love. I'm saying in that part, I want to just give the love that I didn't get. I want to so bad give the love to a child that came from me. And even if it didn't come from me, if God doesn't allow it, then if I adopt somebody, I'm telling you right now, on God, my hand to the Bible. And I'm a person, you don't know me yet, but I'm a person that I'm telling you, because I'm an only child too, and I get real sensitive about this shit. I had a lot of years by myself and had to deal with these niggas, and I'm realizing that my parents is fucking crazy. Like, they're not actually normal. And I have to be so sane to be a child and to go from stage to stage and to be able to see this and talk about that is a whole nother thing. No, you're right. Every parent is not going to be perfect, but at least I can't believe, let me get the opportunity to try, because I really want to love somebody the way that I know, and I don't need a man, and I do everything for myself anyway. I just want the opportunity to try to love somebody the way I know it should be loved.
She ended it.
Listen.
She ended
That's-
it. She ended
That's
it.
all we want. We
Yeah.
just want
She
the
ended it.
opportunity.
She ended it.
I mean, when a blessing is a child, right? That's what we know. But like, but you see how many people who are inadequate have children, and then it's somebody like me or you who people who really really want to have children, and we can't figure it out. We saying, why can't we find the person,
right person.
or why can't? And then on top of it, another measure is that I'm not gonna just I could have had 20 babies by now, but I'm not just gonna lay down with
Exactly.
anybody.
That's my big.
I
That's
can't
the
do it,
biggest thing.
and I might not at
I'm not
least.
seeing the
goes
silver
into-
lining though.
But that goes in, you know,
It goes into.
It goes
finding
into
the-
what?
It's not finding the love.
Go
of your
ahead,
life.
Desi.
For-
to find the love of your, you acting like
Into the
finding the
mic.
love. Finding the love of your life is the person that you feel like is your person.
What about
How you
this?
gonna tell me
What
that-
about I had the love of my
It's a
life, and
dynamic
what
of-
about this? Think about this.
didn't
I got
say
pregnant
that.
3
I'm not saying-
times, right? And I almost now when I was younger, and my ex, he is
Desi
murdered.
next. Hold on, let
Right?
Desi- let Desi go ahead.
No, go ahead, babe.
No, my ex was murdered, and I got pregnant 3 times, and I didn't have the baby because it was my parents told me, no, look at your career, and I said, my dad just asked me this the other day, and I said, but he asked me if I felt like it's his fault that I don't have kids and I'm this and that now, and I said, I can't blame nobody, but at the end of the day, I seen all my friends have babies at 19, 20. I had a friend, one of my best friends had a baby at 15. Why is it that I listened to them and had and now I feel like I'm not cursed from God, but I kind of feel like that. Like now I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Even if I tried to do it, I better be careful before I catch AIDS or something. Like I can't just try it. It's not like one time. So this shit is different now. So it's when you were 23 and you had your your kid or whatever. Now think about it 10 years later. Now you have not animosity, but you know what's
It's not
going on.
even animosity. It's just real shit. It's reality.
Right.
Like I'm a real mom. I'm not
Right.
somebody who plays part-time mom. So
Exactly.
it's like I understand when people are asking for kids. That's a blessing. I understand people want that. I wanted kids before I had kids, but when I have them now, it's like I understand that they're individuals. They're entitled to how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you feel like you're intending the best for them in their lives, they don't have to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to stay around you just because you feel like you're doing so much and you're going above and beyond.
Right.
They don't have to fuck with you.
you gotta
If they don't receive the love, and that applies to anybody. That applies to your friend, your partner, your child. If they don't receive the love that you're giving them, it's not going to turn out the way that you intended to
Yeah, you
turn
just gotta
out.
learn how you
But that
try to
applies to any relationship.
well,
That's the only thing I said.
See,
I'm not saying it's a problem that you want a kid.
This is the problem.
Just coach.
You are not a friend to that kid. You are a parent. You shouldn't care if your kid fucks with you.
You know what's
your job
funny?
As a parent?
What's
What's your
funny?
job as
You
a
do care
Hold
when
on.
you're
What
27
is it?
years
Hold on,
old
hold on.
and-
What is your job as a parent?
Here's the
Provide
thing. I'm not
shelter.
What's funny?
There's
Food,
two-
What's
and
funny
clothing.
is when your child becomes an
Hold on.
adult.
If you do the best you can do and your kid don't fuck with you,
That shit don't mean shit.
bro, you still did the best you could
That
do.
don't mean
You still
shit.
kept
You
the
can't catch
generation
that at the
going.
bank at all because because you're saying, oh, you're not supposed to be your child's friend. I understand that because there's still a certain way that you discipline your child,
So let's get
but
to
you
it.
still got to connect with your child.
Let's get to the summary.
I was gonna say, you know what? You're a parent and I'm not. And from something happened to me the other day. Well, it don't even really matter. But now I'm looking at it from my parents' perspective, as you as a parent, and I'm saying, them niggas don't like me. What the fuck? them niggas
sorry,
don't like
sorry.
me. I know. It's real shit.
Sorry.
And here's the thing too, right?
Them niggas don't like me.
And
sorry.
here's some different anecdotes too, just to touch on everybody's points of view. I get what you're saying about understanding what it is to be a parent. There's a lot of parents that have kids and then they start resenting that kid because it takes away their freedom, their time. Now they have to take care of something. They have a responsibility. You have parents that will have kids and then they'll duck it off to the grandparents or give them to another family. You'll literally have kids living with their uncle, auntie, grandma, all these people because their mom didn't want them or they didn't want to have time for them. Where the mom or the dad prioritize themselves over the kid. So I get that aspect for sure. So people going into it have to understand, like, bro, these kids are a full-time commitment. And I think everyone here understands that wants kids and knows, like, boom, I'll have this kid with me. Like, every time I talk about kids, I'm like, I'm going to have the kid at the studio with me. Wherever I'm
They
shooting.
might hate it.
They might hate it. They might be, here's your iPad.
That's how I do it.
You have to learn your kid. Like, you can't just say my way or the highway, blah, 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 because that kid will resent you or that kid will be sneaking out teenage years and all that shit. But you'll learn from each kid. You'll see who takes information well. You'll see who you have to bribe. You'll see who, it's all a learning process. From learning your partner to learning your kids, it's whatever you find more passion in learning. If you rather have the love of your life over having legacy, then that's all good because that's your fulfillment. That's what fulfills you. But for people that want legacy, that's what fulfills them.
Kids.
Yeah, kids, grandkids.
Don't worry.
You ever see
There
parents
ain't
that?
legacy.
You ever see parents
I was
that,
just
that are like
clarifying.
hard on their kids, and then when the kid has kids, they have grandkids.
They
nice
love
as
them.
fuck.
They not.
And
Yeah.
you like, damn, you was mean as shit to me.
Tell my mom.
You know, because they probably said, oh, I had to coach you up. Now I got to spoil these shits because they ain't my responsibility like that. It's all a process. I think everyone here really just wants to go through full life experience. The full
human
thing,
experience.
the full human experience.
And you guys are men. As a woman,
You
I'm
ready?
gonna feel inadequate if I'm already
Shit'll
32.
humble you.
My biological clock is going. If I don't have kids, I'm gonna kind of feel like, damn. Because remember, I'm in a society where everybody else has kids but me. I have friends that I have a dog that's older than all of my friends' kids right now. He's 13.
Do you shut down during conflict? If so, why?
Hey, come
Wow.
on now.
That's it.
Please.
Okay, Desi's gonna elaborate on this question.
Yes.
I'll just
Yes,
answer
I'm here for
quickly.
that.
Do
Hey,
you
they
shut
laughing
down?
over
Do
here.
you
I'll
shut
just-
down? Do you shut down during conflict?
Hey,
I'm gonna
If so,
respond.
why?
hey,
Please
y'all
tell
wanna
me
be on
why.
camera?
Please tell me why.
Y'all want to be on camera?
No, all you like if you
I'll blur y'all
Cause
face.
they already know. They gonna blow
I'll
your
blur
whole
y'all
spot
face.
up.
or like you pan to
Now
them.
he gonna blur their face. Like what's it
before you
called?
answer,
Come
before
sit
you
right
answer.
here.
Like
Come sit
cheaters,
right here, bro.
nigga?
Hey, come sit right here, bro.
Oh my god!
you ready?
And look
Oh,
at
you
him,
ready
you
to
ready?
talk.
You ready?
Boom.
Let's get it.
And ask
Arm around me and
Yeah, show me out. Show me out. Show me out.
Okay.
This is directed for Desi and Desi only. Do you shut down during
love it.
conflict? If so,
You
why?
gonna blur his face out like cheaters?
Yeah.
Do you think I shut down during
Into the mic.
conflict?
Yeah.
He said yeah. Like what you talking
You don't
about?
think I go towards it?
Well, oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I think you go towards it.
No, say what you think.
No, I do.
Does she build up to it or does she just go straight for it first?
It builds up.
Exactly.
So she shut down
the
first and then
problem.
explode.
So it's a shutdown.
So it's like this, like this, like this, and it's like.
It's a shutdown till she's like
Yeah.
at her
Right.
peak.
Alright, cool. We can get you out the house.
Okay.
You know, brother knows better.
He was like, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So back to
Yeah.
Desi.
So back to Desi. Desi,
Where does
do
that
you
come
shut down during
Pull
conflict,
the mic.
and why?
Pull the mic to you.
If you do,
Here you go,
because
sis. You on the hot seat.
It's not hot too.
it is hot. It's hot in the bitch in here.
Yeah. Everybody, one mic.
I shut down because I know how I can get it.
How
That's
is that?
Elaborate.
How is that for people who don't know?
What's your sign? Taurus, right?
How
The
does
streets
Desi
want to
get?
know.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Oh, see, that's why.
Go ahead, Desi.
I don't know. I don't like conflict, but
Into the mic.
I don't mind confronting it. So like, my temper scares me a lot. If you know me, you know my temper scares me. I talk about it all the fucking time. Talk about my anger all the time. So
Can I play a little devil's advocate? So when you approach the conflict, are you coming from an aggressive place?
no, because that's why I shut down first.
I should slap a bit.
Because I have to sit there and evaluate everything first.
Okay.
Like, just because I'm not
So
saying nothing,
let's
just
say
means,
let's say if we had conflict and I approach you on it,
Mhm.
are you automatically gonna like receive it aggressively?
like, I've had friends that have an issue with something that I do. Now, it depends on the way you come at me. If you
Okay.
come at me in a verbal conversation, we can have a conversation. I feel like you did X, Y, B, Z. Then I can be like, okay, I get it. If I did do that, I didn't mean to. But, you know, and then we can get to some type of resolution. Now, when it comes to when I feel like I'm being ignored, when I feel like what I'm saying isn't being heard, when I feel like it's some bullshit, I shut down because I know how I can get in a certain situation. So I try to like just stay to myself and just think about different stuff and different ways to approach it. And usually it gets me out of it unless it's like a really like, what's the word? Hostile.
Or like a real deep situation.
Yeah, like a confrontation kind of thing. And then I'll get violent or something like that. But besides from that, I try to shut down so I don't get violent.
So you was about to get violent on this?
No, I just shut down because y'all annoying.
What you not gonna do?
What you not?
I'm screaming.
I'm screaming. What's the other one? What y'all not gonna do?
Yeah. I don't know,
You
whatever
knowing
it is. What y'all not gonna do, ... Because anything can come after that.
I gotta really make these shirts. Though.
Yo,
Shit.
that
Yeah, you do.
Yo.
Yeah, you do.
Nah, that's-
I do shut down during conflict. Just for childish reasons.
oh, so
I don't
passive
know,
aggressive.
it ain't even no elaborate reason.
You hit 'em with that. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not bad.
What you mean okay?
No, it's good.
Well,
Whole time you fuming. And just like your brother said, when it reached that peak, it's like, yeah, that shit from 20 days ago. You
Oh,
did X, Y, Z, da 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 da. I find
Oh,
it
she
funny.
harboring
See,
that.
I'm not like
La.
that.
You saying that?
It's
You
not
saying
even.
that.
It's not even that. It's just like,
It's
say if it's the
subjective.
same situation and you chose to like put it on the back burner, like, okay, I'm not gonna escalate the situation off of that. But then it happened again, and then it's like, okay, now it's reached its peak, and then you're bringing it back to an old situation when you could have just brought it up then.
word.
So yeah.
Jessica Dixon.
I'm sorry, hold on. What was okay, so
So you shut down.
do I shut down? Hell
During
nah.
conflict.
Because well, not during conflict, but after the conflict. You'll never hear from me for about 3 weeks. Cause I'm telling you right now, I take everything so personal. And because I also am such an empath that I take everybody like I'm thinking, why was he tripping like that on me?
In your chart.
No, I'm a Taurus, and the thing is that I don't lie, I don't steal, I don't cheat, and if you come at me with this type
You
like
just said you was a cheater.
no, when I said don't cheat like,
Playing,
but I'm such a
playing,
bad
playing.
cheater that I actually end up
You
there.
get caught.
I actually get caught on purpose because I feel too bad
ain't
about
gonna
it and
tell
shit like
you.
So
that.
But
you
I'm
more
gonna
so
tell you.
self-sabotage.
Very, because it goes back to the same parent
So
shit.
you self-sabotage for attention.
No, I don't need anything I don't want no attention extra brought to me. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of psychological shit going on.
No,
but
I feel
no,
that.
That's why I asked. Because
Yeah, I feel
sometimes
Nah,
people
it's-
will self-sabotage because they get the attention that they actually wanted. Like they'll do bad in school. They'll
11-11,
do certain
got
shit.
people.
Nah, my
And
shit
even though they're
is
smart and capable, they'll just do it just because they know their parents will be extra.
my shit is I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. You didn't get like you're not realizing why I'm acting out, but I'm gonna do either way. I'm a free spirit. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna attack conflict head on. Period.
Yeah, you kind of. Go ahead. Do you shut down during conflict?
I don't get into conflicts.
Nigga.
AKA yes.
Nigga,
Okay, no.
what? Nigga,
is the conflict.
He shuts down for sure because there ain't no conflict. So he
And
act
then
like
he
it
start
ain't
with the
there.
joke.
These days,
Then he
I'm,
do the jokes.
these days
It
I'm
ain't there.
super nonchalant. I'll make a joke about it. I don't really give
Super
a fuck.
acting like
Because at the
conflict
end of the
ain't
day, I
there.
got too much to lose. So if you really
We gonna
wanna
see
come with
this
that
big
much
ass
aggression,
elephant in the room and we gonna act like it's
well.
not there.
I don't got nothing. Hey, if you that mad at your life that your life sucked that bad, oh well.
Conflict don't need to be that though. It's just I don't
I
like
laugh
this.
at women when women come up with.
You
Why
see,
haven't you
he
been
already
texting me? Hey man, chill out, man. I've been at work. Stop playing.
he every
I
time that
don't
he
deal
starts
with that
a
shit.
So
phrase.
you're upset that women that are interested in you are upset that
If
you're
interested in
emotionally
me, just be there
unavailable.
when I get home.
All right, why do you have a nose ring?
The fuck?
Why do you have a nose ring?
Why I got a nose ring?
Like, I want to know why do you have it? Like, I'm gonna ask you three questions.
This one me.
Do you
Alright.
think you're Tupac? 1 and 2.
No.
What made you get a nose ring? And 3, what would make you pierce your face? And then turn around and say that.
My woman gotta be home.
Thank you. I just want to know. My question is, in all my life, I've never wanted to get a belly ring, a nipple ring, a nose ring, or anything. So I'm trying to ask, and this has nothing to do with the question, but I want to know, why is your perception of women the way it is? Because every time you start a question, you say, I don't like that, and you jumping out of pocket,
Time
right?
out. That's out of pocket to say if you're interested in me, be home waiting for me. That's out of pocket. That's crazy. That sounds crazy.
That's not.
That's
not.
what you just said.
No,
That's
but
what you just said.
No, you're in response to that to that specific section.
That's what you're talking about.
All right. Okay. Fine. But I want to know, why do you have a nose ring?
Why I got a nose ring? Let me hold on. Can I see where you're going with this?
No, it's not.
Hold on. I got
Yeah,
you.
one mic on him.
All right.
I see where you're going with this.
I want to know.
Right?
Okay. Wait. Before you
That's
get
like me asking you why you got weave.
why?
One mic.
Wait. Hold
Y'all the
on.
only
No,
two
no, you
talking.
gotta let
They're the
them
only two talking.
Why
Why
do I
you
have-
got a weave? You talk about me liking white girls. Well, at least they got their real hair. Why you got
all
weave?
right, time out.
Yo.
Fire it up.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Which one?
Which
one now?
I'm just saying.
Let's be
Hey,
real.
Look,
question. She didn't
I answered it. I gave her an analogy. That's the same thing like me asking you
Okay.
why you got weave.
Honestly, it's a
That
false
is the
analogy
same-
because
that's not.
white
It's the
girls be
same.
wearing clip-ins.
No,
and all type of
more
shit.
than us. More
The
than
only
My
thing I'm gonna
question
say.
was,
Yeah,
my
sorry, he
first
did it. He
original
did it.
question was,
He did it.
why you got weave?
Okay, but my only thing is what I
Why
heard
you got weave?
from what she
Why you got
said
weave?
and what I heard
No,
from her.
I'm sticking to my
Yeah,
weave.
you're
Why
sticking
got
to
weave?
that,
You want me to
but it
answer the
still goes
question?
back
Why
to
you
what
got
she
weave?
was
Yeah,
asking.
braids, babe.
I
You want me
want
to
to
answer the
elaborate.
question?
It's
Why
not
you got
about
weave?
elaborating. What I heard
Hold on,
her
I'm
say
asking her,
is
why
that
you got
you
weave?
already have like preconceived
But listen,
notions of what
I'm not
women
asking
are.
You the question,
I like
why
that.
you got weave?
Okay.
That's what she said.
I'm trying to show you how dumb it is.
You're
now.
listening to the question
I
differently.
like it.
Let me answer
That's
it.
like me asking
Let
you
me
why you
answer-
got tattoos.
You
It's
like
not
it.
a-
I
it's-
like it.
You like what?
What that gotta do
She's
with my
asking
preference
why
on how
you
a woman
have
act?
different preconceived
Yeah,
notions
he's
about
missing the whole
women.
thing. And I'm trying to let
Okay,
y'all
That
know.
was it.
What I'm trying to
She
tell
said you have
that don't
qualms
make no sense.
when you respond to women, when you react to women.
Well, my nose
It's
ring already
because
got a qualm.
of preconceived
You know,
notions you have
Long
about
story
women.
short,
That's
being
literally
real
what I
sassy
heard
when it
her
come to
say.
bitches, bro. Like, that's what she trying to say. Do
Zoom
you
in on
understand
that.
that?
Zoom in on that.
Like,
You being
So
real
let me
sassy
ask
when
you
it
a
comes to
question.
females. That's
I don't-
I'm just, hey, I'm
she
just-
she
ask you
she
a question.
asked a direct question.
Okay,
And you're
a
saying
direct question.
you like what you like. That's not what she asked.
Let him respond.
What she said, I had responded to what you said. When a woman's interested in me, just be home when I get home. Why the fuck is that anything wrong, bad?
But-
How do you take that as a negative
The
connotation?
preconceived
How
notion
do
that
you take
she's
that as a
talking
negative
about. Can I
preconceived
answer?
notion?
Can I answer? Can I answer? Is
Yes.
it okay if I answer?
Please.
Thank you.
This is why niggas,
Basically,
this is why niggas don't be
she was basically saying,
This is
why
why
are
niggas
you
don't be
coming
interested.
from an
When
aggressive
niggas say be
place?
at home, you got a qualm about it.
No, you got a qualm about
That's
it.
fucking crazy.
You got a qualm about it, nigga.
That's not what I said, but that's not what I said.
Please
What y'all
clip
talking
that
about?
first clip. So drop that shit tomorrow.
Nah, it's what she's
Hey,
saying.
I'm just
What
saying.
she's saying is based on your
A nigga
responses.
say, if you interested in me, be home. Y'all got something to say about it. That sounds stupid.
That's not what
I'm
she's
not
saying.
arguing talking about
That-
bro.
that's
not what
I'm
she's
not
saying.
sitting here debating with
Why
you.
are you coming from an aggressive place
Can
with
I
somebody who you say is interested in you?
It's
Why
not
does it have to
aggressive.
be? It's just
be
I'm at
home.
work.
That's not aggressive.
But the way you responded is what she's saying. That's what you're not
Yes,
hearing.
Be at home. I didn't say bitch. Be at home. I didn't say
Again,
woman,
why
I
does
just been to
bitch?
cook.
Why does
Fuck.
bitch?
Bro,
Why does
this
any
shit
of those
crazy,
things
bro.
have to be? Yeah, and
I say
then
something?
you know what's
Motherfucker
funny
bad.
about what you're saying is
After her, you
that you're saying that you have to say things like bitch or call somebody out
I
their
didn't-
name
but that's
or
what y'all
say
making it
something.
seem like.
Nah, that's not
All
what
right,
you're
look.
I
saying.
said if you interested in me,
Because
be
you
at
could
home,
say a
hey,
lot of
home.
different different things, and you could feel
How
it
is
a
that
different
bad?
way.
I just want you to know
Okay,
this all
sir.
stemmed from
Okay, sir.
conflict.
That is why you single.
Conflicts.
He don't stray
Okay.
away from conflict.
Try to tell y'all.
This came from conflict,
But
and that's
that's
conflict
fine.
for sure.
I don't mind
That's
smoke.
crazy
And
though.
it's on
That
Desi,
I literally just said
I
It's
don't
on
mind
Desi,
when
bro.
I get
Not
there.
one
That's
bit.
interesting.
Hey guys.
And that's a qualm.
No.
on Daddy Does.
That's fucking
What they're
nuts.
trying to things, your perspective about women in general this whole time. No, she's only been here for
From
Today.
start to
Now,
finish.
Today.
I don't care.
Hold on. Let him
I'm
finish.
talking
Okay.
about multiple occasions. This is the only reason
Oh,
why I'm
for
trying to
real?
explain.
Hey, y'all let me
Hold on,
know.
This is the only
Let
reason
her
why I'm
talk,
trying to
go
explain. Because your perspective on women sometimes is very misogynist. Like, where it's like,
Distorted.
you know, where it's like, oh, listen, I don't mind a nigga telling me, hey, be home, whatever. I don't mind that. Because I like my man to be a man.
Right.
I kind of
Right.
like misogynist a little bit just because I feel, I do believe in traditional roles.
Feel like
A
you
little
want
bit,
it.
okay? But I get what she's saying because you do come to the perspective like you're like my property type shit. Like you're supposed to be where I say you're supposed to be just because I'm the man.
Say something.
Yeah, you got a rebuttal after her.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Can I say something?
I'm just explaining the
I know,
other people's
I'm just-
viewpoints.
I
okay?
get it.
'Cause I get why they said it.
I'm just saying what I said was based off the viewpoint that you said you're interested in me. If you're interested in me, you're gonna show me.
I don't know. A few minutes ago, I had.
Am I right or
I wasn't
wrong?
paying attention.
That's true.
Is
So
it
why-
interested in
why
you
we-
showing you that they actually want to hang out with you?
So this started with the basis of you're interested in me. I'm not chasing you. Okay, be at home when I get there. We gonna have fun. How is that a negative connotation?
Isn't that how you
No.
connotate?
Nobody
always?
I don't
said.
understand.
Nobody. Okay.
That's
How are
the
we
point.
taking that in a bad
That's
Nobody
the point.
said-
You
can I say-
connotate all women like that.
Nobody
you're just
said.
paying
No,
attention to this one
I
comment.
connotate the woman that's interested in me like
She was
that.
talking-
I shut down during conflict because I ain't finna argue with you until you make me argue with you. So no, next. That's it.
Boom. All right,
Next question's on you.
Okay. What's worse, being paid for sex or paying for sex? I like that.
Paying for sex.
What's worse,
The
being
fuck
paid for?
out.
No, no,
It
no.
ain't tricking if you got it.
What's worse,
Yeah, you
ladies?
You a trick.
Okay, I'm too empathetic.
Oh.
What's worse? Think about it.
You a trick.
Paying for sex. I'm sorry. What's
me-
worse, being paid for sex or
Y'all want me
paying
to
for
handle
sex?
this? Y'all want me to handle this?
Nah,
first?
you
Being
don't laugh.
paid for.
What is
Paying for
worse,
sex.
being paid or paying for?
Okay,
Paying for
Kim.
sex. What the-
No,
as
it's
a female,
not.
what do I look like
No, it's
paying
not.
for
You know
sex?
why?
That's
Because can I
crazy.
tell y'all something?
That's crazy.
One time, I'm just gonna let y'all know this. One time, in my heyday, I did try to be an escort, and it did not. From the thing is, I cannot do public service. I cannot do community service. I cannot be as nice. I know I'll throw a drink on somebody real quick, so I can't do that. But as far as sex goes, one time I tried to be an escort, right? Yes.
This is wild.
Serve the tea,
Hey,
sis.
break
I
it.
am fucking
Serve
with
the
this.
tea.
Yo.
Serve the
Like,
tea.
oh my God.
One time I tried to be an escort. It just, the reason I respect women that are really, you know, that escorting and being a prostitute is actually art. Because I'm the type of bitch that if you disrespect me once, I'm sorry, but me and you is over. But see, these people, they are certain sex workers, they're accustomed to like taking disrespect, and actually they turn this into money somehow. And it's actually an art. This is not anything to be it's not anything negative. Is that I cannot do what I wish. If I could go really and truly, I have a pole in my house. I have all the. If I could go spin on a pole and I could go talk to niggas and I could go do it, I would really be a millionaire right now because I would do it all day. And you see how I talk already. But the thing is that one time I done tried to be the sex worker, and then so it was like an $800 night, right? And so I'm supposed to stay with this white man, and he lived in a high rise in Fort Lauderdale and everything. And so this time, this was about, say this is like 10 years ago, and I happened to be on something. I was on like Xanax or something. Yeah, so I ended up falling asleep, and then the man was acting nervous around me, and it was a whole big mistake. And I was like, it's every time.
The bag.
I'm always gonna fumble the bag when it comes to sex work, cause I
I
can't.
thought you was dead. Probably. He was like, oh shit, wake your ass.
No, yeah, that shit.
Wake your ass up.
Hey, every
Like,
time.
oh, shit,
So
like,
I
shit,
know
God,
that this
dude.
is an art because I cannot be nice enough for that. He wanted me for 8 hours. I could not be nice enough for 8 hours.
$800?
No,
Not
the first, like, I don't know how it goes. I can't remember.
You just giving them a girlfriend experience.
Right, like the first couple hours. No, the
Yeah.
first couple hours, it was supposed to be
It was
like for the
basically
first hour, it was 800. It was it was about some thousand. I was supposed to spend a night with this man, but I didn't end up. But I didn't end up because we start drinking wine. I'm already on a Xanax because I'm nervous as fuck already. And that was not a good mix. You already
Your
know
body
that's
gonna
not.
shut down.
So I was like in and out. You understand? So you can already see I'm not cut out for this work, bitch. Them bitches got to be sober. You
Not
can't.
necessarily.
Not
Some
necessarily.
Maybe on coke.
Fine. I should have been on Molly. I should have been on Molly.
But
I should have been on
don't know
Molly. You tell me you don't know how what?
I don't know how them bitches be on coke and be doing that type of shit because ain't coke supposed to make you happy? Oh, well, I guess that.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
But it could keep you
It's
up.
an upper.
It could keep you up.
It's an upper. It gets you to do shit.
And then on top of that, I'm just like I said earlier, is the little dick. I cannot personally have sex with. Yeah, I can't. What? Remember, these are the people. Usually, these are the people who pay for sex.
Somebody
And when I see that, I'm like, nah, because in my head, I'm trying to. I like sex
That's why he
because
got
I like
$800
sex.
for you.
I love sex because I like to be and I like to feel connected and sexy with somebody. But when you got this little member,
She called it a little member.
like you know what I'm saying, or if even the guy was really nice looking and everything, but I couldn't get myself to do it, and I'd rather just be high and say, hey, I can't do it, type of thing. So it's actually no real talk. It's actually like to put your mind in this mind frame that you're gonna get this money for this amount of hours, and you're gonna take anything that this nigga drop on you. I even seen a dingleberry.
Oh,
my
fuck.
I even seen it.
I'm out of here.
And then hey, because I was working at that
Fucking
place,
crying, bro.
I was working at the place for 2 weeks, and they had a white girl.
This story just kept getting worse.
There was a white girl. Look, there was a white girl that
Everybody
came.
just say they answer it with you.
What
Just
the
no, yes,
fuck?
no. All right.
There was a white girl that came with me to. This was another because it was like a week or two that I was doing this shit. So a white girl came with me, and there was a nigga with a dingleberry, and we was laughing like we can't do it. Like, and I'm saying like I can't do this type of work. This is like janitorial work. I can't. It's janitorial. Like I can't. And I let that white hoe go down and do what she needed to do, and she was like showing me the dingleberry, and I was like, no. And I realized that I cannot.
Oh my
You first.
God, this is crazy.
You first, leave it.
Yo.
But that's what happened. That's what happened. I tried it. That's why I don't knock nothing. I done had a very colorful
I'm
life.
cooked.
Oh my God.
And that is why I say
I'm
it
done.
ain't tricking if you got it.
And so, do you think it's worth it? At the end of the day, no. Nothing is worth my mental peace, because if I went home and I see, the thing is, I could come back and tell you this story because I was really laughing at this shit. I couldn't believe.
Y'all want to know the truth though?
Alright, yeah. Everybody else answers.
The truth behind it is regardless of niggas paying for it, whether it's in dates or whether it's in that one night.
Yeah, but
That's a fact, bro.
going to
No, it's not.
and leaving $300
Everybody
on the
gets
dresser
used. It's
lame
not-
as
It's
fuck.
part of the-
It's lame.
Listen.
It's lame. It's
Everybody
lame.
gets
Listen,
used.
Paper pussy is
hold
lame.
on.
Now I don't
I'm
knock
not
the girls
saying
that
that
make
I
money
do
from
it.
making.
I'm not saying that I do it,
I don't knock them.
Into the mic.
but I'm
It's
saying though,
I don't like either one.
I'd rather do that than deal with all this emotional shit I gotta deal with women.
Yo, you twisted, nigga.
We know. We know.
That nigga twisted.
We know.
That's your answer.
We
don't want to get-
know.
we don't want to get-
Ladies,
Out of the box.
ladies,
Yo, literally, that's the
about
theme song.
how much on dates do a nigga spend?
Oh
No,
God.
no man talks about
On
that.
average.
I'm not about to have
No
this
real man
conversation.
talk about that
Be real,
shit.
though.
There is a 3-date rule.
It's
for that
about
shit.
No, there's a 3-date rule for y'all.
That'll
No,
make
not
most
for
men.
y'all. In
Sometimes you
general.
don't even.
Nah, there's a 3-date
Wait,
rule for
I'm
y'all,
just
because
asking-
most
I'm
women won't
asking.
even remember. Oh, this was a 3-date. Now I gotta
I'm
give
not
this nigga
talking
some
about
pussy.
for-
Women don't think like that.
Listen.
They don't.
I ain't say that.
Some people operate on a 3-date rule.
Who?
I'm just
I'm
talking
just
in
saying,
general.
like, the
We
general-
bring
Who's
it-
general? Do you
Just
do
like
that?
the
Oh,
average-
y'all the only one who know
Most
that. I've never
women-
heard of
But I'm
that.
saying the average.
I haven't gone through that.
That's
Have
a
you?
real thing.
I wanna see
3-date
it.
rule.
Yes.
They-
Fuck a 3-day.
We're saying there's rules. No one is saying they operate in any.
Rules of
Thank
what?
you.
Rules of what?
I'm just saying.
Just because there's a rule doesn't mean you have to follow that rule.
Okay, rules of what then?
So anyway, in dating, in
Out the
relationships,
box.
in all dating, everyone doesn't operate the same. Let's get that out of the way. Everyone
Exactly.
doesn't operate the same. People go off whatever they feel. They operate how they want to. Some people fuck on the first night. Some people fuck on the 90th day or whatever. There's for some men, not every guy, There's some operate off a 3-day rule. They go on 3 days. If they don't get nothing, they double, right? And then some women operate on the 90-day rule. They, no matter how great or how much money the nigga spend, no matter how lavish or how wild or swept off her feet, she's not giving it up till 90 days. Because that's just her rule. Whoever that girl is, not saying it's in this room, not saying the 3-date rule is on the nigga. It's just there are certain rules within dating that exist. People not operating is right in a sense. Either you're paying with time or you're paying with cash.
Straight up.
How else are you going to
There's a
But
pay?
that's not
difference,
selling.
though.
Okay.
How else are you going to pay?
Bro.
Y'all mixing
I'm
up the
not, I'm not
question.
defending any point.
Y'all mixing
but
up the question though. That wasn't the question.
I know, but he's saying
When it
but
comes
based
down
off
to it,
his
yes,
answer,
we
he
pay
said
for it, but
you pay for
so
it.
upfront versus the
Upfront,
I'm gonna actually put time into it though.
It's just a classiness.
Because what y'all think is it matters about the money amount on the
No,
date.
I don't
It
think
don't matter
that.
about
That's
the
what they're
money
saying.
amount
I don't think that.
on the
That's what they're
date.
saying.
It don't have
matters
nothing
about
to do with
connection.
it.
The money.
Hey, but I'm gonna be real.
$50. This could be
be
$700
$5.
fucking
It could be
dollars at the damn
$5.
thing.
It's
Y'all
the
don't let me
connection,
talk.
bro. Yes, let her talk.
God damn. I'm sorry.
That's
But I was trying to. I was just talking. Y'all said we
Go
could
ahead,
talk,
go ahead.
and then everybody just tried to talk, and I kept trying to talk to get
ain't
like
say
my
one
point
mic, though.
across.
You ain't say
And then
one
y'all
mic,
just
though.
can't, you know.
You ain't say one mic.
Cause
though.
I don't got time. I'm grown. I don't got time to be saying one mic. If I'm talking, I'm gonna get my point across, nigga. Y'all better just listen. If not, I'm gonna
nigga.
shut up.
Okay, nigga, say it then.
Like,
say
damn.
that.
Just say one mic,
Fuck.
though. We have rules to help.
Y'all
All
know I
right.
be fried. I be losing my train of thought. I be forgetting
You
shit.
forgot,
bro.
huh?
Yes.
I knew it.
Like,
God,
fuck.
damn. That's why she got
Like,
so mad.
goddamn.
That's why she got so mad.
But
All right, you done.
even if the one date is 120,
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter about
The
the
price
that
don't matter.
it's not
It's-
the
it's
price.
about
I'm just saying you spending the
how
bread.
you come out to a bitch and how you act with a bitch and everything else.
Cause you could go to Tootsie's and a bitch might say 500 and you could talk her down to 2.
First of all, any man
But that
talking
shit
about,
full
hey, I'm
goal.
just, I could dead this right now. I could dead this right now. Any man talking about money, okay, let's just say this. I'm just going to use Rels as an example because he's right here.
Damn.
Any
Okay, go ahead,
nigga,
whatever.
okay,
I'm
look.
cutting this whole section.
Look, any
keep it,
nigga
it's
talking
fine.
about money on a date is weird as fuck because first of all, you should not be dating if you cannot afford.
That's
And I'm
true.
not saying
That's a fact.
thank
So
you.
hold
That's
on.
a
So
fact.
is the woman weird for saying you have to spend a certain amount?
No,
No.
wait a minute. Let me just say
I just wanna-
something.
I'm just
Any
praying-
woman,
I
think
any
She
woman
said
who's
her
coming
price.
to you on that shit, like, oh, is it? I know a nigga that just told me that the bitch told him buy her flowers or something. Hey, if I have to tell you what to do, I don't want you anyway. And if I'm talking about you with money, you're not really the boss nigga that I need because I don't discuss money with men. That's weird. What the fuck do I look like talking about? Oh, we're going to, what you want me to do? You want me to tell you that I'm bringing my card? Like, what type of conversation is this? That I'm not going to have that with no nigga. This is weird. This is weird. And to be honest, your standard is not my standard. That's what that means.
I like that. I like that.
Bottom of the barrel.
This has been out the box.
That's all it is.
This has been out the box podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Just sit here and act like I'm just
Don't listen to back here. I don't know what he got going on.
Be cat.
massages.
Whole lot of cap.